Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Nice to see you all here tonight. My name is SportyFC, and well, we have one Skyward series match going up, and I'm excited for this one. I will say, again, it's going to be a match of winning for Dakota, LatinSeven Infinity. We were expecting Crouton to join. I don't know where he is. I did put it on my my announcement post. Crouton should be joining us, so again, just waiting for him here as again, what a night of action will be. And this will be an interesting match because take a look at the lineups. LatinSeven Gaming, they have their two players in Money Magic and CK. Winning for Dakota, it's an interesting match for them because while they are 6-0, they are playing as a team that is 5-1, but has had a pretty easy schedule so far. This is going to be the toughest match for LatinSeven. Winning for Dakota, this is an interesting night because it's the first night that they're actually going to have their sub playing for them in Masha Potatoes, which is interesting. The reason why is due to computer issues actually from the it is due to internet issues, and not internet issues, computer issues with Boltini ROM. So interesting reason. But again, the reason why you have a sub is for situations like that, and this should be a pretty close match. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty close. Although I will say the favoritism should go to Wing for Dakota here in this match. I think they are the favorites. I think they've had the tougher schedule as well. Again, this will be the debut of Mashed Potatoes. I remember talking with her before about her 2v2 skill and making a joke about how she'd have to play for one of these matches. Well, obviously, the time has come. It's going to be an interesting debut, that's for sure. Masha, you might know her better for her appearances with Yeah, and the season that team's having. That team is currently 5-1. She's been one of the major reasons that team has done so well, but in LatinSeven now, things definitely get a little bit interesting. As I know there's a good amount of pressure, especially on Masha, because this is her first time jumping in for this team. It's not going to be an easy match, and Seven are not an easy team, so you're going to have a tough time here. This is not the kind of match you really want to play against here for your 2v2 debut or winning for Dakota, but hey, this is the time to, to make the changes. We'll see when they do join, though, because again, this match can actually start at any moment. These teams have said that they may play early, which is fine with me. As let's actually get that prediction poll up as well. Here you go, prediction poll is live. Hello there, Boltini in chat. How are you doing? And I actually made it on time, which is impressive as well, because we had a tournament come right before this. You guys were watching. We had the ATS fast tournament right before this, and that ended literally right on time. So, doing pretty well for ourselves. You're doing decent, Boltini? That's nice to hear. Again, we'll be getting this match hopefully started in just a few minutes. LatinSeven is in the lobby. Now we wait for winning for Dakota again. We can start this match early if we need to. Again, I was hoping that we'd have Crouton joining us, but obviously he's not able to make it. I have not heard from him today, so I think he maybe isn't available anymore, which sucks because I like talking with Crouton. I know Crouton likes these teams, but here's what happens sometimes. Yeah, I need to work on my years, bro. What do you mean I need to work on my years? What's wrong with my year? I need to hear a hazard. I need you to tell me what's wrong with my years. We might as well talk about this before our match starts. Tell me about it. What's wrong with my years? I need to be more excited about it? Is that what I know that the whole joke is like, you gotta be excited for it. Look up LA Knight. Well, I'm not gonna do that now, Boltini. I'll do it afterwards. I'm not gonna do it now because if I do it now, there might be music and I might have a copyright strike. So I'll just I'll do it like LA Knight. How about that? Okay. Since we have time, I'm actually gonna mute myself and I'll do it on my phone. One sec. It's yeah! Is that how it is? Yeah, Striker, yeah! Is that how it is? I probably should have actually told you guys I was back. But anyways, we're back. And also, the teams are also both in. So, let me know if I'm telling you I'm doing it right. It sounds like it's like Striker, yeah! Yeah! That's how it is, team, yeah! I don't know how I do it. Anyways, I really can't do that voice. I'm sorry. Anyways, both teams are in. So, we're going to actually get the series started. It's a best of 5. Winning for Dakota, 6-0. But today, they have to have that sub coming in. So, it's going to be an interesting match as they take on LatinSeven Infinity. A 5-1 team who hasn't had a challenge nearly this difficult all season long. Here we go. Masha Potatoes making her 2v2 debut here for the winning for Dakota side. Again, that's a lot of pressure because this team, again, it's a team that doesn't use Voltini roll that often. As a 2v2 partners, that one off the post already. Not a great challenge, but total vector. Leaving still stranded as Masha near post rotation. You can always see winning for Dakota kind of stepping on each other's toes here, which is not the start you want for a team where you don't really have another option. Masha's playing because Voltini can't, and for Dakota have a lot of work to do here because there's a lot of pressure on them to perform, especially for Masha because you're playing trying to replace Voltini Rome of all people, an MVP frontrunner. Gotta really prove that the series is one that you can put work in. Not an easy matchup, that's for sure. As no goals just yet, but it's waiting for Dakota. I think it's too surprising to say that they are the more defensive roster right now. As LatinSeven Infinity trying to take advantage, but Donald Vector, dribble, flick, too slow, and that will go wide. It will roll actually from the sidewall. Masha off the corner. CK. And ding money magic, but Masha just gonna cut it off. And that one, the back wall, she's jumped again here, and interesting jump there for Masha, because that is an overcommit. There's one where I think she tried to get that pinch, or at least try to put it in front of the nets, but such a risky challenge to make as now an open net. Money Magic's put it in, and the communication for winning for Dakota has been, let's just say, not great. As that went off the back wall, and Masha just way too slow to react, and Seven Infinity will take a free shot there. Doesn't help the fact that Eternal Vector got bumped off that play. And for Dakota have a lot to prove, and I think specifically Masha Potatoes has a lot to prove here because 3v2 is very different than 3v3s. That's a good pass. Eternal Vector, that's a great shot. If there's one way to make up for an earlier mistake, it's immediately scoring on the way back, and what a way to do it. And just a pass downfield, and Masha finds Eternal Vector. That's one goal up, back. Not one goal up, one goal back for this team. A goal that should be pretty happy with, at least for now. They aren't taking a heavy lead. All it takes for a team like this, it's probably going to take a lot of baby steps before they really make those big leaps. Again, time will definitely be their friend here. If they get some early wins, they can prolong the series a little bit just to get them time to really know what they're supposed to do here. There's no Vector. Give a dribble on CK, and Masha, I gotta think about her challenging this one. Oh, she's not even close. Masha! Panic play, I can't do that. And Masha just looks completely out, like a fish out of water at this point. Not a great start for the debut. And this is, that's gonna be one that she'll want back, because that's one I think she's made before, and LatinSeven Infinity are keeping themselves one step ahead. As CK looking for the back wall, maybe second touch. What a block there. And for Dakota, there's going to be a lot of reliance, I think, on Eternal Vector. Seeing this guy do it, he has a strong 2v2 mentality. You have to see how he plays here as this one. Back wall, no second touch, but Masha shot! And Eternal Vector, he got it in the way of that one. That was going in for sure, and oh, that's going to really hurt for this team. That should have been a tie game. And instead, Eternal Vector got in the way at the wrong time. And now, for winning for Dakota, just situations where it's not the right situation, and they're not going to be happy. Again, the pressure for this team not as strong as what it is for LatinSeven. Masha, flick to the corner. CK has it. Masha will let him be as try to take a dribble, maybe even a catch, but Eternal Vector will challenge. And Seven Infinity just keeps getting the ball downfield here. Heavy reliance on a clear game, and not uncommon at this level in a 2v2, but I'm surprised by that they aren't taking as much control as the spaces they are getting. Vector, maybe a passing field. Masha's jumped, but Magic will have the block, and this one will bounce in front of the corner. Money Magic on the field. Eternal Vector, quick catch. She doesn't get a shot on the end of this though. Winning for Dakota. Time is starting to run a little bit thin here for them. Masha. Ooh, and a double commit. Eternal Vector jump too. But it will not go near that net, so... Well, they do have to kind of work from their own defense. Something that I think they're going to do pretty quickly. I mean, you can already see the dribble downfield. TK gets the clear, but it only goes for his Eternal Vector. And what will he do here? That touch. Oh, that touch is very, very high and very, very awkward. He's going to be regretting that kind of a play because that is not a pass he wants. Winning for Dakota, you just see that the chemistry is just not there. And you can tell they really are struggling to put plays together. The offensive pressure isn't there from this team, and more specifically, there's a lot of things that Eternal Vector and Masha are doing that the other just isn't expecting. Overall, the LatinSeven team, I mean, it is a full 2v2 roster. These are players that have played together every single week. It's something that they're going to be pretty comfortable in. When for Dakota, they're the ones you have to play up, I guess, in this series, because now it does feel like they just haven't had the experience together to really be a strong roster, at least yet. We'll see if they can continue that kind of pressure as on another double commit. No Vector and Mashed Potatoes again in the same place at the same time, and you're seeing just a lack of knowledge. Again, it's something about Boltini and Eternal Vector that they do so well is that they both know each other so well, and they both can read each other. But with Masha and Eternal Vector too, that players that have never played together before, you're seeing a little bit more difficulties with that. This one will hit the ground eventually. It will be game one for LatinSeven. Only one goal from the usually pretty high scoring winning for Dakota squad. It was one pass. It was only 2 shots from this team compared to the 7 of LatinSeven. Winning for Dakota just do not look comfortable. They do not look ready either. Well, it's going to be a struggle having a sub. Both players definitely had their moments where they definitely just did not look ready. They looked like they were a bit... Again, it looks like they're still trying to learn about each other. We're going to move in the game too. Again, they have a good amount of time to kind of get used to each other, but LatinSeven and Fiddy are not going to make this series very long if winning for Dakota play like that again. As Boltini's actually jumped back in. Wait a second. Wait a second. What in the world? I thought Boltini wasn't going to be able to play today. Oh, we have Masha playing now. Boltini's jumping back in. Oh, that's an impressive turn of events. Boltini's somehow got her computer back. She's fixed her computer issues already. And this is a bit scary here for LatinSeven. They have one game, but... Oh, now the starting roster for winning for Dakota's in, and... Ooh, this is going to be a very interesting matchup, because Boltini's back in, and... Well, now, this is a roster that does know each other, and... It's going to be an interesting battle, because they got to kind of pull themselves back from a deficit. I think this is something that they can do, but... LatinSeven are going to make it tough as CK... Going to play downfield. Boltini with the block. Money Magic. That should be one. It will be. This one will go the other way for LatinSeven as... Run back the other way. Boltini roam. A little panic. She knew that the shot could have came there from CK. I don't think he actually had it, though. You can just see, again, a little awkward for winning for Dakota. Still doesn't look comfortable, even with the starting roster playing. Little Vector. Ooh, that's going to be given right to CK. That could have been a goal, too. For Dakota. It's sluggish. Uncharacteristically sluggish. Now in midfield, Eternal Vector. That's still dangerously in front of his own net, but he will pump out the attacker and will also get that ball away at the same time. Still LatinSeven Infinity hold the offense. So aggressive right now, but Eternal Vector now on the field. Money Magic. Oh, he doesn't have a good touch off the back wall. Boltini roam. Shot. Saved by Money Magic. Back the other way goes CK. That one chance will not work. Eternal Vector. Full control. He gets past one. That one with CK. Dribble. That flick doesn't do him any favors. A bit too far under the ball. Now, I think he was looking for a bump there on that corner. Eternal Vector's going to have to turn away from this one. LatinSeven still winning by a goal, but... Oh, a miss there! Oh my goodness, what in the world? Waiting for Dakota! And I mean, I mentioned he haven't looked comfortable, but a double commit between these two. is completely uncharacteristic. The 6-0 side not looking like it. Whatever's happening here for them, seems like that their issues are just maybe they just a little bit plagued from maybe not having a warm-up. I don't know what it is, because again, this team is not playing like they usually do. And LatinSeven, they're playing pretty well. Like, gotta hand it to them. I was questioning whether or not they would be able to take on, because the other wins they've had this season, one was a forfeit, the other three were all teams on the lower side of the rankings, and well, they're really bringing a fight here to winning for Dakota. Well, winning for Dakota, sure, they're making errors. LatinSeven Infinity is definitely forcing them to have to notice. Now, that shot blocked away by Money Magic. Another big save. Turtle Vector, midfield, that touch. Money Magic, does he have it? Yes, he does. Another big save, and for Dakota, trying to keep their cool. Boltini, back post shot. How in the world did Money Magic get that out? 3 straight saves from one guy, and winning for Dakota, usually those chances go in no matter who you're asking, but Money Magic has different ideas. LatinSeven Infinity are giving the shoutouts. It's not easy, but they're doing it. Making it look good. It's Money Magic. That should be another. It will be. Eternal Vector never jumped. He had a lot of boost to do so as well. He decided to go against it, thinking that maybe Money Magic wouldn't have this, but I mean, Money Magic's playing insane right now. Over 500 points. And winning for Dakota. 6-0 team is in a situation that they've been in before, where they are down very early and they have to make quite the comeback. 3 goals is not easy, and especially when Money Magic is saving absolutely everything. Demo from Platoon Realm. Winning for Dakota, that's not a play they usually go for, is those demos. See, they're already trying to change some things up, as yeah, it just feels like right now for winning for Dakota, teamwork just isn't there for them. This is a team that needs that kind of teamwork to thrive. As Turtle Vector, is he going for boost? I think he's going for boost. He's got to be careful, because he just left Boltini Realm in a 1v1. He'll get to that one in time. It's still awkward, though, and have to get this ball out. Winning for Dakota. Pass down. Boltini Realm. That shot is weak. They're back by Money Magic. The plays are just not threatening enough. Winning for Dakota. Trying anything they can to get that ball upfield. Boltini Realm. Pass to a Vector. Infield. That's going to go in. 1 goal. Their first goal of the game. It took a very long time, but there you go. That's what I said they needed. They need that kind of teamwork. That's what they find success in. Winning for Dakota is the kind of team where if it's just the both of them on their own, they can win, but they're way stronger and they win more games if they are able to utilize each other. Although right off the kickoff, it's well evident that this game is still in favor of LatinSeven, heavily in their favor. Money Magic, not a very good second touch, and Boltini Realm the other way. 50-50, Money Magic, is he put it in? No, he hasn't, he's hit it wide. No, Vector hit it more heavily for that one. Boltini has the save. He almost missed that one. Now time winding down. That's a good juke. Boltini, open net. And that's another one for winning for Dakota. And this one is starting to look a bit scary for LatinSeven. They had their lead, but it's slipping away from them. And that one, that's an overcommit. Maybe they just thought they were a bit confident. I mean, you know, with the 2-goal lead, you can be confident, but 21 seconds, easily enough time for Dakota to get another goal. And LatinSeven, if they want to win, they can't be making foolish mistakes like that on their rotations. It's Money Magic. Hit it off the back wall. Eternal Vector clears. CK. It's off the side wall. Waiting for Dakota, takes it. Boltini Realm. Dunk. Maybe the second one. He's going to go across. Eternal Vector. He'll be first to it. He just needs to shoot this one, but that shot has very low power. Still, they have it here. Boltini. Maybe a fake. Money Magic doesn't have it. CK. Met by Eternal Vector. What team bump? Vector. Boltini is now going to keep it alive, but that's going to hit the ground. Game 2 will go to LatinSeven. Now, for winning for Dakota, the Game 1 Blues continue. Again, this time, though, they won on the shots. They just, whatever it was, again, it just felt like that teamwork wasn't there. They didn't have that, the edge that they need to have that they're usually used to. Offense isn't coming easily to them. And now they have to make a reverse sweep. They've done it before this season against Valhalla Death Wish, but this is a much tougher side. And for a team that has been hailed as the best in the league, well, they look like they might get beaten by a team ranked not far behind them. Waiting for Dakota. This is it. If they lose this game, the series is over. They need to figure out what's hurting them at this point in the series and find a way back, because it has not looked confident from this team. And Money Magic himself, he has brought that confidence. He looks like a different player, really, than everybody else on this field. Again, I think the main reason why is he's confident in everything he goes for. Whereas for Waiting for Dakota, there's something that they do lack in, it is that confidence. LatinSeven specifically is not what I would consider a very confident player. And that could definitely hurt, because they need to have that confidence here that they can come back. They've done it before. LatinSeven Infinity, though, want to get that first strike. It's Waiting for Dakota who have the offense, but no shots just yet. Boltini now. Dribble. Maybe a flick. That's an interesting touch. Eternal Vector. Couldn't slide it in. And now CK. Open it the other way, but he's run out of boost. He back with nothing. Was thinking that he'd have to defend the shot instead. Find himself in a position where he actually could have put a shot the other way and didn't have enough to get the chance he wanted. Eternal Vector. Boltini's jumping. A bull commit from LatinSeven. For Dakota. There's anything that any mistake that teams commonly make in this kind of situation when they're down 0-2 is they start to try to force things on offense. And if Waiting for Dakota start doing that, it's going to hurt them. As Eternal Vector, ooh, he jumped for an aerial he really shouldn't have gone for. CK didn't put it on target, though, and it'll be a sigh of relief for Waiting for Dakota, but that's another chance. Saved by Vector. Boltini getting over CK now. One-on-one with Money Magic. Boltini, maybe the flick. One-on-ones have not been favorable here for Waiting for Dakota. Eternal Vector is known for his ability to dribble the ball, but his chances have not been ones that he's been happy with. As Money Magic find the corner. Eternal Vector will follow that touch. CK's missed. Eternal Vector trying to get the bump. Boltini's overcommitted. Waiting for Dakota. I think it's a matter of time before one of those overcommits will end up in a goal against them. For now, it stays tied. It's a tense matchup. You can feel like the tension here between both these teams as Money Magic. Oh, he's hit an open net. These teams cannot score. Halfway through game three, we've had many chances for these teams to take the lead, and neither one of them have gone. It says maybe another chance. That's bar down and in. Money Magic takes it, and the goalless drought will end here. Money Magic, and again, it's all about the confidence. Waiting for Dakota don't like this kind of play style that they're playing against. .222. Waiting for Dakota again find themselves with a lot of difficulties of just getting goals. And if there's anything they need to shut down, they need to shut down Money Magic. As now CK won't have the shot. No Vector trying to take it out. Demo by CK. Money Magic. Boltini. Will go to challenge, and that will be probably an error. Oh, that's going to be safe. Follow-up will go in. And yeah, that is an error. As soon as I saw Boltini turn, I was like, that's just not the right decision. Because she gave him a free chance to 1v1 Eternal Vector. And giving yourself up like that, as Boltini did, is going to be something that goes against you. In that situation, Boltini 100% should have challenged. He didn't have control. That would have been a challenge I think she would have won. Now CK off the kickoff, trying to find goal free. I think a third goal might just end this game here for LatinSeven. Oh, Vector challenged by CK. And for Dakota, still feels like they're just lost on this field. Boltini, flick outwards, double commit. Eternal Vector should be one back. It will be. A double commit from LatinSeven. I've seen a couple of those from them. Well, they've been the better looking team on the rotations. They have had those issues where they just completely break down. One goal back. Now, only one more needed for Waiting for Dakota. Boltini Rome. Bring it up the field, 50 with Money Magic. CK off the sidewall, Eternal Vector. That's a good shot! And not even Money Magic's incredible defense can keep that out. A big-time shot from Money Magic. He's been playing extremely well this series, but even that one, he's not going to be able to keep out of the nets. It's tied up. Winning for Dakota. Have been able to claw their way back. Eternal Vector specifically. Gonna lead this team. Money Magic. Has the dribble. Eternal Vector early challenge, but just go straight to CK. That touch never happened. And it will be winning for Dakota's ball as soon as they get control of it. Boltini. We get the dribble. Money Magic waiting there, but he gets dunked on the 50. CK having to chase after this one. He will go to the sidewall, but this one Eternal Vector can hold control in and look for maybe the pass downfield. Boltini jumps. Shooting. Both these teams going to be put to the test at the end of this game as a very, very few time left. Less than a minute now. Boltini. Money Magic, early challenge. No direct plays there, and I just have to put this on. So far, again, the shots have been kind of weak at moments for these teams. Eternal Vector. Interesting catch there, trying to get the pass to Boltini. Back wall, second touch, infill for Eternal Vector. Has he put it in? Yes, he has. One goal back for Eternal Vector. Winning for Dakota. It's just a stylish play after a stylish play. The little cut there from Eternal Vector allows Boltini to have open space, and then she gives the ball right back. And now with 23 seconds left, winning for Dakota. The first time this series I have a lead on these guys. They gotta hold it. And the time, while it is not a lot, it may not permit them to do so. Money Magic. That one. That's got in! Boltini Rome's missed! Oh, I didn't think she'd actually miss that one. Money Magic, his shooting's been great, but this one, that should have been kept up. Boltini Rome completely missed. I think she wanted to flip on that and just waited too long. Oh, and that's going to be a giveaway here. Winning for Dakota. I think that's one they had, and they're going to want that one back. That is one they really want now. They always see overtime. Money Magic. Drop down. Maybe 0 seconds. CK didn't put it on target. If he did, that was surely going to end the series. LatinSeven Infinity on the verge of a sweep. Momentum on their favor. Winning for Dakota still look tired. They look beaten. Boltini gets around one. Dribble play from Boltini. Gonna get the stop on CK. Eternal Vector. Overshot. Boltini trying to keep the ball away here. Money Magic still to come as that first touch is actually really well set up for him. He's gonna get the challenge on Eternal Vector. Again, Money Magic's been so fast this game. He hasn't slowed down at all, and winning for Dakota, they have to be careful of that as now. Back wall. He's not gonna get the jump on this. Double commit from LatinSeven, but the ball is sent away. Boltini kind of waits on this. He's going to let him have the control here. Again, I don't like the idea of letting a guy who's been playing so well have the control. CK off the back wall. And for Dakota, again, I think they're saved here by just a missed opportunity from LatinSeven. As now Money Magic. Dunk. Is that gone on? I think it is. It's going to go to the back wall. Just needs to finish it. Oh, he's hit the bar. That should have ended it. LatinSeven Infinity should be 6-1 now. How in the world has he missed? And they've gotten so many chances here to end it, LatinSeven. The more they miss, the more I think this game is just not cut out for them. Eternal Vector. That one. Saved by Money Magic. CK. Down the field, Boltini Rome. Looking for Dakota. Again, just feels like they're getting outplayed here. Them on the midfield. Boltini racing. Keeps it away. Running for Dakota. Again, just do not look comfortable. They don't like this kind of overtime. They want it to end as Eternal Vector. That's going to be an overcommit. Miss from CK. Money Magic. Gets the clear. Breakaway down the other way. And now Money Magic. Maybe it's just a chance to seal it. Shot. He's missed the target again. How many chances will he get, Money Magic, before he scores or before one goes against him? There's a couple times he's just missed that net, and oh, you're winning for Dakota fans. I'm sure you'll be happy, but he should be scoring at this point. He's around the corner. Voltini. Low boost clear. Money Magic. On target! Tunnel Victor! And another one that... Oh, is oh so close. Now over 2.5 minutes. Tunnel Vector. Back wall. Money Magic doesn't have it. Voltini Rome. That shot's weak. CK. Long touch down the field. Tunnel Vector. They'll get to this one in time, but... Wow, this game it has been this close. It's Money Magic. That's a good shot. That one. Another save from Tunnel Vector. Dude is doing anything in his will to keep that ball out. Voltini. Money Magic. 50-50. Voltini's trying to take it slow here. Tunnel Vector. Not on target here, and this tense game continues. Voltini. Not been the best game for Voltini, but my oh my, they've kept it close. Now miss from Money Magic. Oh, he's made the mistake, and the overtime is over. Tunnel Vector takes it. Money Magic. Oh my. This one should have been over by now for LatinSeven. Realistically, they had so many chances. Game 3 is a tense one. Winning for Dakota will take one back. They won't get swept at the very least. But here we go, Money Magic, a huge game for him. 10 shots. And again, the one thing I need to see from him is that he needs to put some shots in. 2 for 10 is not good shooting for him, especially with the chances he's getting. He should be doing a lot better. Winning for Dakota, the one thing they're going to be looking at is to shut down Money Magic. I don't know if I had 6 saves. Most of those are on Money Magic shots. And again, this whole series revolves around Money Magic. And how Winning for Dakota will react to him. So far, it has not been a positive reaction from Winning for Dakota, but as time goes by, as they kind of get used to him, maybe, just maybe they can keep him out. And maybe that reverse sweep will be possible. Still, I think the pressure goes against Winning for Dakota here. I still feel like they look like the weaker team out of the two, but credit where credit's due. They win Game 3. It doesn't matter how they get the win. It will count as a win for them. Just Winning for Dakota. Trying to go the other way. Money Magic. Voltini, no boost. Bit of a slow turn, and now Tunnel Vector takes down the field. And you can already see some earlier challenges made from Winning for Dakota. As long as they follow each other up on those challenges, usually do pretty well. As off the back wall, Tunnel Vector jumping very early. Must have been worried the potential of CK to challenge, but well, CK never even thought he had the opportunity to get that. As Money Magic, Voltini, dunked by Money Magic. Now she'll toss it midfield for Tunnel Vector. Still no shots for Winning for Dakota, but they are getting touches here that are making things awkward for Money Magic. He's now run out of boost. CK. Around the corner. Touch across. Voltini Rome. On top of the action. Oh, but she's gonna not get that shot. Money Magic now. One touch. That's actually straight to Tunnel Vector. Won't go on target. Voltini, though. Not even close. Money Magic. Other way. And Voltini Rome. This has not been her series. Voltini Rome has definitely had a rough series. It's another play where, I mean, you like the idea, but she didn't have enough boost to even try for that one. It's an unnecessary risk, made in an unnecessary way, and that's an easy goal the other way from Money Magic. Probably the easiest of the series so far. He's off the kickoff. CK, that's number 2. LatinSeven Infinity. One thing they have done that Winning for Dakota has never done this season has been to cheat up at every single kickoff. They definitely had their way with a lot of them. LatinSeven. Again, they have the upper hand. As that one, that's almost one back for Voltini Rome. They didn't go on the kickoff. Now Money Magic. Challenged by Tunnel Vector. Is that going towards the net? It is, but it's going to be wide of the post. Money Magic. At it again. Voltini will miss the pinch. And now, clear. CK. That will make it 3. And again, this series has not been nice to Voltini Rome. Quite honestly, again, it feels like for Voltini Rome, there was even a chance that she wasn't even going to make it today with all the computer issues she's had. I have a feeling that those computer issues might be taking a toll on the outcome of this one, because Because again, for winning for Dakota, without one of their two-star players playing at the level that maybe they expect of themselves, things look very difficult as LatinSeven Infinity pile it on. Money Magic. Inch downfield, he's finding CK, Eternal Vector. Looking for Dakota. Haven't given up just yet, but time will definitely prove to be a factor against them, as last game they had to make a 2-goal comeback. This game they have to make a 3-goal comeback, and it's going to be very difficult because LatinSeven Philly is still putting shots on target. Voltini run with the clear. Off the corner. Put one midfield. CK. A lot of these touches from Dakota are really close to that net. LatinSeven Infinity. That net clean, but a miss there. So no Vector in front. He'll force it through. LatinSeven Infinity missed one off the corner. That's all winning for Dakota needed to get the scoring started. Money Magic got absolutely fooled by that one. Whether it was intentional or not, it doesn't matter for winning for Dakota. They just need goals. We'll get them any way they can. The CK. Pass midfield. Money Magic. Early jump. He's being past both, but he doesn't have the goal anyways. Winning for Dakota. Again, there's a lot of times where Money Magic is just giving him a free shot, then he's a scary player! But so is Eternal Vector. That's a great shot from him. And that one is on target. And that one will go in. Looking for Dakota, a quick resurgence here. LatinSeven Infinity maybe are falling asleep here. I don't think they were ready for how quickly winning for Dakota can march right back. There's their Eternal Vector, CK. Keep control. He'll have to get around Voltini Rome. He's run out of boost though. Getting that touch will be not difficult at all, but that's a good touch. Voltini, not faster than Money Magic, but if that shot was any better, it could have gone in, but it wasn't. It was low, it was slow, and now back the other way goes Eternal Vector. Voltini didn't go for the ball there. She went for the boost. An interesting play, because LatinSeven Infinity still have a lot of resources. Money Magic. One on target, but it will go wide. Eternal Vector now. Money Magic. Off to the corner. CK. Down the field. Looking for Dakota. To find the right opportunity. 2-on-1 as Eternal Vector took too long to think of what he was going to do there. He needed to shoot that earlier. Money Magic. I mean, already you could see Dakota waiting for his shot on that one. Money Magic demo on Vector as CK. Trying to waste out time here. LatinSeven doing a very good job at that. As midfield. Vector misses. Voltini won't do the same. Down the field, Money Magic. Can't make a mistake. He won't. I'm gonna go to need a strong shot. Someone's got to step up at this point. With how the series has gone, it will probably, if anybody has to do it, it would be Eternal Vector. Voltini. Ups by CK. Vector. Bumped. Voltini. One's gonna go all the way back, waiting for Dakota. And a rough game for them. A rough series, in fact, for them. CK couldn't end it there. This one is, I don't think it's gonna go any the distance. It won't. LatinSeven Infinity with the upset win. Waiting for Dakota. We're not ready today. And LatinSeven Infinity, where Money Magic specifically was a scary player. And credit to them, they deserve that win wholeheartedly. LatinSeven Infinity were the better team today. Winning for Dakota now, their undefeated run has now ended at the hands of LatinSeven. Winning for Dakota, that is a result that's going to be disappointing for them. They're still high up on the rankings, but they really wanted that undefeated season. They won't get it. This matchup will end it. They've gone a long time. They've escaped a lot of close situations, but this day is the day where they will fall, and well, again, credit to them. LatinSeven, I can't speak. LatinSeven, again, they deserved it. A huge, thank you for the follow, Curtis Khan. Thank you. Welcome to this buddy stream. Again, LatinSeven with the 3-1 win. That means their record 6-1. So is winning for Dakota. In fact, for winning for Dakota, that actually might put them at second tier because the Actrix are close in there as well. One more week of action for both these teams. Again, Now, again, the question for both these teams is, can they hold that kind of record? Got a lot of work to do. LatinSeven Infinity. I got to check, but I think that win might have actually put them in a really, again, they've all got put in a really high position here, as again, winning for Dakota. It was a day where I've seen this team a lot. This was definitely one of their weaker performances. LatinSeven Infinity knew that, took it full advantage. That is their series, their deserved win. Again, deserved win, as well as, again, what a match, what a result. Thank you all so much for joining. That is it for me. That's the only match we had today. But again, thank you all so much for joining for this series. It was quite the series. My name is SWATFC. And again, I hope I'll see you guys again very, very soon for more Rocket League action.